Welcome everybody to season 5, episode 5 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live and ready to get the show on the road today. Looking forward to another great show. It's week 4. Fantasy football starts and sits that will help you dominate your week. Looking forward to a great show. Like I said, let me go ahead and introduce the people who are in the building today. Starting off with little big bro Yusuf T in the back on the ones and twos. Shout out to little big bro Yusuf T. We appreciate him as always. And then to the right of me, we got a usual face, the original fantasy guy. Shout out to Abe Z. It's OT and Abe Z. We're the fantasy guys. Shout out to Abe Z. We got Big Bro Moti, of course, next to him as well. Shout out to Big Bro Moti. Of course, you got myself, Omar T. You know, we rocking Lions gear. We're rocking Tigers gear. Congratulations to the Tigers for clinching a playoff spot. I'm not going to lie to you. It was not good. Looking good, at least. That last month. Just alhamdulillah, we're in. Let's hopefully win the division today, and we're back to where we wanted to be, right? Is win the division and getting ready for the playoffs. So, inshallah, AB and Jose will be pulling up as well, but we are going to just keep the show rolling. Be sure to follow us on all of our socials. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts, all under Oz Media. If you want to call in, the number is 313-485-1614. You can find all of our platforms on our website at ozmedia313.com. Shout out to the sponsors: Juicebox, Holy Bowling, Wingfellas, Beit El Mocha, Chillbox, Melika Kebab, Hanley International Academy, The Family Doc, and GE Preparatory Academy. Yusuf, let's start off with our good friends over there at Chillbox, and then we're going to officially get the show on the road. Shout out to Chillbox. Chillbox. Coming after that. Chillbox Convenience Stores, a proud family-owned business, has established a strong presence throughout Southeast Michigan. Chillbox branded gas partners are Valero, Shell, BP, Amoco, and Sunoco gas stations. Their mission is simple: to deliver fast, friendly, and convenient service to their valued customers. With a wide range of snacks, refreshing beverages, and food options, all offered at competitive prices, they aim to satisfy every craving with a smile. With 40 locations and more coming soon, all across Southeast Michigan, their commitment extends beyond providing convenience. They strive to be a reliable and trustworthy resource for their local communities. So be sure to go chill at Chillbox.
Welcome back. It's your boy Tizzle. There's a lot of changes at the QB position that I want to discuss, but one notable is the Giants. Abe, do you feel like the Giants are making the right move by changing to a Jackson Dart?
Absolutely. It was time. They're 0-3. Russell Wilson hasn't looked too good. Not as mobile as I thought he'd be, but he is getting older in age. He had his chances with the Seahawks towards the end there, the Steelers, the Broncos, and now here. So I think it's time to start your first round pick.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just feel like Brian Dable, honestly, he's fighting for his job at this point. You know, you go with Russell Wilson because he's the veteran. You don't want to start a rookie off, that fast. But I also go off energy, Abe. Like the preseason games, I'm watching Jackson Dart. He's having good preseason games. The players are reacting to him.
Mm-hmm.
There are great reports out of camp about him. You know, they chose him over a guy like Shedeur Sanders, right? It was a big story. And like I said, just based off energy, just based off, the receivers, how they react to him, the other players, when he threw a touchdown, they're excited for him. You know, I think this is the right move.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. They need a spark.
Yeah.
Like I said, again, they're 0-3. So they need somebody to come in. He's, I think, a little more mobile. He's got a deep ball that he can throw. And I think the receivers are excited for him. I think the offense and defense are all excited to see what he can do. And they need something to change the momentum there.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of receivers, you have your number one in Malik Neighbors, right? I'll give you guys an example. Carson Wentz right now is having success in Minnesota because I think he's targeting JJ. You know, he's giving JJ so many targets, is making JJ happy, and that's their offense. You know, same thing with the Giants. You got your number one, very talented receiver. I feel like him and Malik Neighbors have a better connection than Russell Wilson, and that's just off, based off reports, based off, preseason, and I think he's gonna be happy, and I think the offense will flow better because they have a solid defense.
They do. They do have a great D line, and the fans are ready to see something change. Whether they win or lose with Jackson Dart, they want to see what he's about. He's their first round pick. He's hopefully for them the savior of the team.
Yeah.
So he comes in. If he does great, good. Even if he does bad, at least they can see what they have for next year.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, going back to Brian Dable too. You know, coming out of Buffalo, they're saying he's a great offensive coordinator. I mean, he's not looking good in the Giants. I'm not gonna lie. I really think this is his last year. If you look at, you know, their old players, you got Saquon Barkley goes to Philly and has success, you know, and you know, just players like that, you know, saying leave that system and succeed somewhere else. It says a lot about the coach.
And I just want to tap in right quick. Shout out to Big Bro Moti. Appreciate you. Shout out to Abe Z. For those that are watching, just know that we will answer your questions beginning around 12 o'clock. We're going to go over these first questions, and then we'll answer any fantasy football questions that you may have. And so my question to you guys, Abe Z and Moti, is do you think Malik Neighbors is going to have better numbers now with Jackson Dart over what he had with Russell Wilson? I'll start off with you, Abe Z.
I think he will. I think, you know, he didn't do too good with Russell Wilson except that one game against Dallas. I think Jackson Dart will target him heavy, and they have a good set of receivers there. Darius Slayton is there, Wan'Dale Robinson. So I think he'll spread the ball around pretty good, and I think they might get a little less double teams on. How
about you, Moti? What you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think he will be. I mean, I don't think they're gonna win a lot of games, you know, but I think as far as numbers, I think Malik Neighbors will have better numbers. You guys gonna need to understand that he's still a rookie. You know, he's still a rookie in the NFL. This is not college. So you will see some failure, you know, but he's athletic. He's young, you know, so I think him using that athleticism and, you know, his running ability to create, you know, say more offense.
Yeah, in my opinion, I agree with you guys. I don't know if y'all seen the interview. He was talking about, you know, his connection with Malik Neighbors. I guess somebody probably asked him. They were like, you know, like, what are your thoughts on, you know, Malik Neighbors and how do you plan on getting him the ball? He was like, listen. He's like, Malik Neighbors killed us, or he said dominated us, or torched us. I forgot what word he used in college. He's like, I was right there on the sideline watching him torch us. He was like, he is a player that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if I can't find somebody open, just throw the ball up to him and give him a chance. And I'm not going to lie to you, if I'm an owner of Malik Neighbors, fantasy owner that is, I'm excited to hear that. And Moti will tell you this, Abe Z, you know, you played sports too, you played football. When you have a dog like that, when in doubt, give him a chance.
For sure.
It's actually not a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? It's actually considered a good decision. I mean, unless they're like he's being double teamed and is greedy. But rather than throwing it away, give him a chance sometimes, man. Let him make a play. He might get a pass interference call. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I do think Jackson Dart is an upgrade. One, because he can move. He's mobile. You know, extending drives possibly. And number two, if he has that mindset already, that's a huge win. You know, some people are scared to make that throw because they don't want to, you know, throw an interception. They don't want to make it incompletion. But listen, man, we used to always say that was Stafford with Kelvin Johnson, right? When in doubt, throw it up. Even though he did do that, I feel like he could have done it more with Kelvin Johnson. Hey, when in doubt, give the guy a chance. Malik Neighbors wants the ball. He's one of those dudes that wants the ball. Give him the ball. You know what I'm saying? Any comments on that? First one of the day?
Yeah. I mean, I 100% agree. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you played with a lot of dogs in your life. But I was the lone wolf, you know, out of that group, you know, because I eat dogs.
Oh,
yeah. So, yeah, man, I agree. Like I think, you know, all.
I was thinking if it was a boss moment or not. You know what
Yeah. All, you know, all fantasy owners of Malik Neighbors should be happy.
Abe Z, anything else you want to add to that, or is that's it?
I'd be happy if I had Malik Neighbors.
I agree, and also, you know, I feel like overall the whole offense is going to be an upgrade. I believe so for everybody on that team. Jackson Dart, you know, like he said, temper expectations. Though he is a rookie, he's playing against the Chargers, who, you know, are a very smart defense. And they are going to do their best to make it a hard time for Jackson Dart today. But I think overall it was time. You know, I think we talked about it in week 1 or before, I think on that Thursday show. You know, I think we predicted maybe week 4 after the bye. It's week 4 now, and he's in the starting lineup.
I think a big factor is going to be the running game, too. It looks like they're getting Cam Scadbo a little more involved. So if they can make defenses play honest and stop doubling Neighbors, I think that'll be big for him.
Nickname for Cam Scadbo? All right. Someone said Scat Pack.
I don't think I got one yet. You got any?
I mean, Scat Pack means he's fast.
Well, I mean, that's what somebody was saying.
Scatter boom.
How about Scatterbatadoo?
That's a good.
Scatterbatadoo, whatever it is. All right, here we go. Keeping it rolling. All right, Yusuf, can we get air horns on these, man? Because I've been looking forward to this conversation since last week, where I decided to pick Baltimore over Detroit Lions, and so many people reached out and talked smack. And before I go on my rant, I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all have to say, because I don't want to go on such a long rant and then y'all be like, well, I got nothing else to say no more. You know what I'm saying? So Abe Z, we'll start off with you again. Detroit Lions go into Baltimore, Monday Night Football. Both of us 1-1. You know, old school, old Detroit Lions, same old Lions would go in there, lose by 30. We go in there, offense great, defense solid. I feel like everything went well. So my question to you guys is, was this the greatest regular season win in Detroit Lions history?
I think it was the most impressive. This was a team in Baltimore that's a great offense and defense. Lamar is one of the hardest quarterbacks to stop. They had a great defensive plan. So I think this was the most impressive. I think the most important one we've had was a couple of years ago against, or I think it was last year against the Vikings to clinch that bye week. But very impressive offense, defense. Al-Qadim Muhammad stepped up big time. So when you got guys like that playing like that, it's looking good.
Shout out to Brother Muhammad, by the way, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Speaking of Brother Muhammad, Moti.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Greatest regular season win in Lions history?
100%. I'm what I tell my kids all the time whenever they're acting up. I ask them if they want a multi-arm sandwich. And the Lions gave the Baltimore Ravens a multi-arm sandwich.
Facts.
You know, and to me you know, they talk about, you know, old games that the Lions beat the Cowboys in the playoffs, whatever. I wasn't watching Lions at the time, but in my lifetime, this is one of the greatest wins that I ever watched the Lions play. They just completely dominated a team. You know, they basically beat Baltimore in their game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. And, you know, we live in a time where it's what have you done for me lately, right? We went from last week predicting a loss or like having a little doubt about the Lions making the playoffs to this week where you got national hosts and analysts predicting the Lions going to win the Super Bowl or one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl. You know, after that game, I told myself the Lions are back in the top 5 in the NFL.
100%. And so I appreciate you guys for saying that and having this quick conversation. So for those that are watching, like I said, we are going to answer your questions. I promise you. We just want to go over some of the topics that we have. But as soon as 12 o'clock hits, it's all you. Every single question that's going to be asked, we'll be answering it. Now, with that said, the Detroit Lions, okay? I was one of the people who, you know, predicted Baltimore win. I gave Detroit a 25% chance. For those that are, you know, laughing and stuff, yes, go ahead. You got every right to clown me for making that decision because I did make the wrong decision. But I just want to let you know that's not going to be the first time I'm wrong, and it won't be the last time that I'm wrong, all right? With that said, you are not going to take away from me being so proud of the Detroit Lions for the way that they won that football game. I had Lamar Jackson in 2 leagues, and I'm not going to lie to you, that late touchdown helped me win one of them. But
almost got me.
Hey, yeah, that was crazy too. Almost got him too. Listen, at the end of the day, I was so proud of the Detroit Lions. From defense to offense, the goal line stand against a Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry offense. 2 95-plus yard drives. Baltimore, they said they only gave up 1 in like 18 years or something like that. We had 2 in one game. 4th down conversions. I think we were 3 for 3. You know, putting up 4 for 4, Yusuf said. You know, 38 points against Baltimore. And by the way, all on offense. It wasn't like we got a defensive touchdown. Defense came through, making big plays. I mean, heck, we had a couple of drop interceptions, or else we'd have had a couple of interceptions. Huge fumble on Derrick Henry. We sacked Lamar Jackson 7 times, guys. Mm-hmm. Never, ever would I have guessed that. I know we beat Minnesota in that big game. It was a huge game. But in terms of, you said most impressive?
Most impressive was against Baltimore. Most important was against us.
That's a great word. That is a great word. And those wordings is true because that was a most important game. This was for sure the most impressive Detroit Lions victory I have ever witnessed. And we were talking about watching Lions since like 99, 2000. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations to the Detroit Lions. Like Moti said, we are now Super Bowl contenders. It's crazy how 1 week changes. You know, I originally said we're going to be 4-3 going into the bye. You know, now I'm looking at our schedule. I'm like, those teams need to be worried about us.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be worried about them. They should be worried about us. If the Lions stay healthy and play a complete game, I don't know who's better than us at this point right now if we play the way we went into Baltimore. Shout out to Dan Campbell, man. Shout out to John Morton, Kelvin Shepard. We were worried about them. Every single one of those coaches was ready on Monday.
100%.
Yeah.
We outcoached them. The energy, like, I swear, if I didn't have Lamar Jackson, I would have been even more excited. It's just every time something happened, I wanted Lamar to score and give me some points. But that was one of those games where I wish I wasn't playing fantasy and I was just watching Detroit Lions.
Yeah, I'm gonna real quick. You know, just on a fantasy tip, when Derrick Henry fumbled, I was down by 3 yards. He got me the 3 yards. He fumbled. I lost the game.
Oh my God.
Horrible. But shout out to Big Bro Ali. You know what I'm saying? It stays in the family. But I want to give another shout out to Jared Goff. Okay,
Yes.
like Jared Goff's numbers weren't crazy, but for him to manage the game the way he played, to the avoiding the sacks, stepping up in the pocket, the audibles, Jared Goff, guys, man, we underestimate how freaking smart and great of a quarterback he is.
You look at Lamar Jackson's numbers and Jared Goff numbers, you'd be like, oh, Lamar played better. But I
Right.
swear Jared Goff had a better game than Lamar.
100%. 100%.
Decision making and all.
I wish he was a little more mobile.
Yeah.
But on a side note, what do you guys think about Terry Arnold being, potentially benched a little more with? Amik
It's
Robinson?
needed.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, he's still young. Okay, so maybe that's what he needs. And by the way, what's his name? Who's replacing him?
Amik
Yeah,
Robinson.
Amik Robinson.
Well, he's moving from slot to
Right.
to outside.
Yeah, outside. Meek Robinson was looking good last year,
Facts.
man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest.
Shut
with
down
you.
JJ.
Yeah, he shut down JJ. So I'm gonna be real with you. I look at it like it should have happened earlier. Just because Terrion Arnold was our first round pick, like, you gotta earn it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So hey, I'm happy. And Kelvin Shepard, hey, he week 4 making this change. I don't got time for this. Terrion Arnold has one of the worst PFF grades as a corner right now. I'm not saying that he's a bust yet. I do think that, maybe he works as maybe the slot guy or the third corner coming off the bench. Maybe it's the best thing for him. What are your thoughts, man?
I think it was needed too. I think Amik did good when he was on the field. He's usually a slot guy, but like you guys said with JJ last year, he played outside and he did really good. So I think it was needed. I think Terry Arnold needs to, take the offseason to work on, less PIs and better coverage, and hopefully he can be better next year.
I mean, if you guys, first of all, he's a rookie. You throw a rookie.
Second year.
Well, no, I'm talking about last year.
Oh, okay,
He came in last year as a rookie, right? And you throw him into the starting lineup, right? That's tough, right there. And then he has all those penalties last year, right? In the first half, he got better in the second half of the season. He come in this year. He has a great offseason. They're saying that he's, he improved and he's stepping up. He's doing better as a corner. Comes this year, and those same penalties are happening, getting beat. Green Bay targeted him.
Everybody talking.
Yeah, everybody. Baltimore targeted him. So if you're getting targeted, and then I have a problem with corners. First of all, I have a problem with corners dropping interceptions because at one point in your life, you were an athlete, you were the quarterback, you were the receiver, you were the running back. How are you dropping interceptions? To me, is crazy. Another thing too, they teach you when the ball is up, turn your head so you don't get a penalty.
True.
This guy is like he's not the only one, but they stay, with their head not turned. It's just turn your head, you won't get a penalty. You could be a little handsy, just turn your head.
Do you think it was disrespectful when DeAndre Hopkins was?
First of all, D Hop is a legend.
Right.
I know.
All right, and
Listen, if I was a corner, I ain't got a lot of you, man. Whenever, I don't know, man. I don't know. Whenever I'm going up against a guy like that, I would respect him.
I mean, in a
I
game
want to beat
situation,
him. I want to beat him, obviously. But I'm talking about like let's say he did that. I would have laughed with him, oh, straight up.
Right.
That's what you're doing. All right, you know what I mean? Like, I guess he was saying some other stuff. Like, man, who did he say? You washed or something? Or are you old? Terry Arnold was saying that. Like, I wouldn't say that.
in a game situation, I'm talking junk with you.
I know. I'm just saying, man.
I'm talking junk with you.
Don't take those moments for granted.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, we've been in plenty of situations where it got heated, but that's just the game.
Hopkins might be in the league longer than Terry Arnold if he keeps this up, bro.
Man, shoot. I mean, he's already 10 plus. I don't know if Terry gonna last 10 plus.
No, I'm saying this next year and a
Oh,
half.
well, he's cheap. So he probably gonna stay.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
both of them are cheap right now.
Yeah, no, but hey, shout out to these guys. We got Goff as a very cool-headed quarterback. That's really important and a leader. We got some fantasy questions. I promise you, we are going to read off all of your fantasy questions. Shout out to Ziad Haddi. It's a great win, but the greatest is the win that got us a top seed. That was history in the making, said Ziad Haddi. Yes, that's what we were just talking about as well. Shout out to you guys. We will answer all of your questions. So now we're gonna play the panic and pause button. Everybody's done with the Detroit Lions conversation, by the way. All right, so panic and pause. All right, so there's a couple teams that are in this, interesting situations because they all were playoff teams last year, and subhanallah, they're all in the AFC, which is loaded. And so my question to you guys is a panic or pause time for these teams. And I'm gonna start off with you, Moti, the Kansas City Chiefs. Panic or pause? They're 1 and 2.
I'm definitely panicking for the Chiefs. Something ain't right. I feel like when something is not right, it has to do with something in the locker room. There's just not a connection there. Like, we watched like so many years of, Mahomes and Kelsey connection. Like, how did that stop? Like, where did that connection, stop? Like, I don't get it. Like, when you have a connection with somebody, you always have that connection with somebody. Something is off in that locker room. I know they have a couple of injuries. Even their running game is not all that. Mahomes, I think, is leading the team in rushing, which is, like I said, it's not Kansas City football, and it goes back to the coaching, Andy Reid and Kelsey had a little altercation, but I felt like that's what they, that's what they do, and, to like pump each other up. But I don't know. I think something is off, and I'll definitely be panicking.
Abe Z.
I'm going to pause with the Chiefs. Like if I'm using a meter, 0 to 10, I'll give them a 4. So I think, over 5 would be starting to panic. 4, I think that the Chiefs have some injuries. I think they're waiting on Rashee Rice. They need him badly. Worthy's been out too. And I think when you don't have those receivers that can stretch the field, Kelsey's game drops a little bit too. So running game's not looking good. Defense okay. But they're still the Chiefs. When you have Andy Reid and Mahomes on the team, I'm confident. So 1 and 2, I'm not panicking yet.
I agree. I am like you said, if there was a number, I'll be at a 4. I think that 5 is the beginning of the panic meter. So I agree with you. I think they're at a 4. Unfortunately, they're playing against another 1 and 2 team we're about to talk about. So one of those teams is about to be 1 and 3, which is crazy. Once they go 1 and 3, I might move it to a 5. But I still think both of those teams are going to figure it out. Like you said, Kansas City, they just need to really get over this situation right now. I mean, they got the Lions coming up too, by the way, before Rashee Rice comes back. So, I think Kansas City, even if they're 2 and 4 after 6 games, I do think that they're going to figure it out. I mean, they're going to unfortunately have to be a wild card team this year. They're not going to win the division. The Chargers look great. I know Denver is one of the teams we're going to talk about too. But, I am at a 4. I think it's at a pause, but close to panic for Kansas City Chiefs. And going from there, let's go to Baltimore. Abrahim Zindani, Baltimore Ravens, 1 and 2, going into Arrowhead. Panic or pause?
A big pause. I think I'll give them like a 2 on the meter. So I think they're probably one of the teams where they can play any team in the NFL and they're favored to win. They still have a good defense. They still have Lamar. They still have a loaded offense. So I'm not panicking at all. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Matabuke is out, injured reserve. Their best defensive lineman, pass rusher. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that adds a little another point to the panic meter.
I don't think. I think they still make the playoffs. I think they probably still win the division for sure.
Yeah, because if you think about it, Cincinnati ain't going nowhere now. Cleveland is Cleveland. Pittsburgh, I know they're winning right now, which Kenneth Gainwell just scored another touchdown, by the way.
Oh, wow.
I was this close to boom feeling him when I saw Jalen Warren was out. Long story short, Pittsburgh's not scary.
Not at all.
They're probably at 10 and 7, 11 and 6 at best.
At best.
Yeah. Moti, panic or pause? Baltimore Ravens.
I agree with you guys. I think it's a pause for sure. I mean, because of that division, I think they will win the division, just like Abe said. And they have too many good players on their team to not figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I think their offense, their running game, of course, is explosive, and they could go off at any moment. I guess I chalked us up as, they're just trying to begin the year, trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? But by the end of the year, I think they'll be a good team. I
agree. It's a pause button for me for Baltimore Ravens as well. But it is going to be scary for one of those two teams once they go 1 and 3. Never probably went 1 and 3 in both of their careers, Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes. Denver Broncos, who I thought might win a division in the AFC West, 1 and 2. Panic or pause? Moti, I'll let you start this one.
I'm gonna panic because I told you before the Chargers is gonna win that division. I got them favored to win the division. And then you have the Kansas City Chiefs, which we're hoping when they get their players back, they might change things around. So that leaves Denver, out of the picture. They still have a chance to make the playoffs. But we wanted to see Bo Nix take the next step, right? And I didn't like him this year. I didn't draft him for a reason. And yeah.
Yeah, and they had that game. They let us slip away. They were in the lead. They 20-13, I think, with like 7 minutes to go, and then Chargers came back roaring and took the victory. And now they're the ones that are sitting at 3-0, and Denver is at 1-2. Panic or pause with Denver?
Early panic. I give about a 5. I think Bo Nix did take a second-year sophomore slump as a quarterback. Offense that has not looked that good, but I think their defense is really good. They have one of the best corners in the league in Surtain. So early panic, but I still think they make the playoffs.
I agree. I think it's like I said, it's about a 5. That's a respectable number. The reason why they're higher is because they're not proven like the Ravens and the Chiefs. But I still do think they'll figure it out. That defense is way too good. And once it gets colder, defense travels. And Bo Nix, that's what happened last year. They started off slow too last year. He turned up like the last 6-7 games in the season.
That's true.
He might just be that guy where it slow starts. You know what I'm saying? And so Denver still to me is considered a playoff team, but they do need to figure it out soon because that AFC, you drown yourself in a deep hole.
Exactly.
You're not coming out of it. Ain't that right, Jose?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jose. Turn up his microphone, by the way, Yusuf T. And Jose, welcome back, Jose. And so let me ask you this question. Panic or pause with Denver Broncos?
Due to the division and the way everybody's playing, I would panic. We still believe, like Moti said, we believe Kansas City is going to turn it around sooner or later. And, Sean Payton got that defense looking great, but they're looking like a wild card if they're lucky. So
I agree. And the last team that we are going to panic and pause about is the Houston Texans. Okay, Houston Texans are 0-3, and I believe they have 2 division or maybe 1 divisional loss so far right now, and that was to the Indianapolis. Oh no, I don't think they lost to Indianapolis Colts. Have they lost in the division yet? Or Jacksonville? Jacksonville beat them. So 0-3, they lost in Jacksonville. Panic or pause?
I would panic because C.J. Stroud is really struggling, man. He's hurting. He's actually doing worse than Anthony Richardson stat for stat. So they did like a comparison for the last 16 games, and Anthony Richardson had a better touchdown to interception ratio. The expectation was set high for him after his rookie season, but it's time to panic. DeMeco Ryans is kind of losing the team a little bit, but they still got time to turn it around with that crappy division. But they got the Colts to worry about, so it's going to be tough.
Abe Z, time to panic or pause with Houston
I'm
Texans?
going to panic for them. I'll give it about like a 7 on the panic scale. I still think Stroud is a franchise quarterback, but he lost 2 receivers last year, and I think he's still trying to figure it out. And since they traded Laramie Tunsil, probably one of the best left tackles in the NFL, that whole offensive line looks shaky. So I think they should panic. It's not looking good for them to make the playoffs this year.
Moti, panic or pause?
Big panic for the Houston Texans. Guys, they have dudes, man. They got dudes on defense. They have a couple guys on offense. But they're struggling. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. They released CJ Gardner-Johnson, which they traded a pick for him, whatever, or a guard. And I thought the defense was going to improve. They went to go get the wide receiver from Jacksonville. What's his name? Forgot his name.
Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. Yeah. They signed him. I'm thinking, Stroud's gonna have a better year, but it's not happening in that division though. Ahmad, I think they're not gonna make the playoffs also because you got Jacksonville and the Colts are gonna come out that division.
All right, I'm gonna quickly say this, and we will be answering your questions right after this. So stick with us right here, and we even got AB Abraham pulling up as well. So quickly, I'm gonna say it is time to panic 100% for the Houston Texans. You can walk in, AB, because the camera's right here in front of me. Stay there, Jose. No difference.
Hey.
Stay right there. It's okay. So listen, it is time to panic for the Houston Texans. 2 things. Number 1,
Didn't feel right.
DeMeco Ryans. Has he been better than Bill O'Brien? You know what I'm saying? Like, has he done a better job than Bill O'Brien? Like, let's be real right now. He's won a very weak division back-to-back years. CJ Stroud, number 2. Is he actually good? I'm gonna be honest with you. He had that crazy rookie year. I was so hype on him last year. Took him in every single one of my leagues. Guy looked like a bum, and I was like, bro, I'm watching him, and I'm like, this guy is not good. Like, he's missing throws. He has weapons to me, good enough weapons to be solid. And I think CJ Stroud is actually not an actual good quarterback. Like, he is in the bottom tier, in that 20 to 32 range in quarterbacks, in my opinion. And then you got to talk about the rest of the team, the offensive line. How are you going to go into a season knowing what your weakness is and not address it? And as a matter of fact, you trade Laramie Tunsil, who is your best offensive lineman. So in my opinion, it's for sure panic meters at a 9.5 for the Houston Texans. You got the Colts 3-0. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars 2-1. Heck, they're playing Tennessee today, and this is a battle for who's the last seed in the division. And I think Houston's going to win the game. But who knows, man? Tennessee might, who knows? So the way I see it is 100% panic time for the Houston Texans. AB, I'm going to let you answer this question just so we can get you warmed up, because then we're shooting away. We're going straight to answering all fantasy football questions. So please shoot away your questions. We will answer them. AB Abraham, go
My
ahead.
apologies, guys. My apologies. I'm not used normally.
Strike one.
Yeah, I'm normally
You're
not.
good. Don't worry
I'm
about
normally
it.
Not late, as far as I'm panicking with Houston. Definitely, I was listening while I was driving over here, guys. I was panicking with Houston. I agree with what Almond said. It's not like Houston in the past where they had their division was weak, right? So Indianapolis was shitty, right? Tennessee is one of those coin flip teams. I mean, they were actually good at once, but Jacksonville is also good. So it's not like they can skate by going 500 and beating up on the division. So no, I'm panicking. CJ Stroud, I think he's
overrated, bro.
Well,
He's overrated.
He's a Buckeye quarterback. That's
Yeah, like he
Facts.
is exposing his Buckeye quarterbackness these past 2 years. I'm telling you, obviously I had him last year, and I was like, dude, he's about to go off. He had good receivers. Remember, last year he started off the year with Stephon Diggs, Tank Dell, and Nico Collins, and he was not putting up numbers. And I'm like, bro, he's not good.
AB, name the last Ohio State quarterback to succeed in the NFL.
I was starting to think about that when you guys kept bringing up Ohio State quarterbacks. I'm like, hold on, what's the issue here? Because, Ohio State receivers are
A1.
A1.
It's
But
a factory.
it is a factory. It is a factory out of
Abe Z is the
Columbus.
Ohio State receiver. Moti is the LSU receiver. That's a great way of explaining them right there.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Last Ohio State quarterback to succeed, huh? To do something.
Jarvis Landry or something?
Jose is a North Dakota State offensive lineman.
I was gonna say Iowa.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't think of an Ohio State quarterback. The last one that actually
It was a trick question.
You got somebody? Is it a
Who?
trick?
It's the Big Fellas question of the day. There we go.
Did they? Yeah.
I think Justin Fields.
No, but he's
hasn't
not.
been successful.
Exactly. That's how bad their quarterback situations are.
Hey, come on, let's run this
I like
ad. I
Fields.
want to answer these people's questions. That's the funnest part of the show, and we want to be able to answer your questions or shoot away those questions. Yusuf T, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our good friends over there at Melika Kebab, and then we're gonna keep things rolling. Ask your questions. I'm gonna scroll right back up. I'm answering every single one of your questions. Shoot them away. Melika Kebab has become noted as one of the best Middle Eastern restaurants in the Metro Detroit area. The restaurant has become a popular destination for visitors and is always full of satisfied locals who are proud to invite their guests to taste real Middle Eastern food. With options like shish platters, shawarma plates, shawarma sandwiches, lamb chops, fattoush, and tabbouleh salads, you can never go wrong when you choose to eat at Melika Kebab. They currently have 3 locations, West Dearborn, Taylor, and Trenton. Be sure to stop by Melika Kebab to satisfy all of your Middle Eastern cravings. You can also visit them at their website, melikkebab.com. All right, let's have some fun, fellas and ladies. If you're watching, let's go ahead and answer these questions. I got TikTok, I got YouTube in front of me. We will be answering the questions quickly. I just want to let you know it's 24-6. Pittsburgh's taking over this game. It's pretty much over. Now we're just watching Justin Jefferson get catches against me and hurt my fantasy team.
Well,
All
he
right.
needs to catch up. He's I think he's receiver 25. For the first 3 weeks.
Eli said, "Do you do real?" I don't know what that means, Eli, but we got our first
Reels.
one. Abe Z, I know, but I'm yeah, of course I do reels. Check our Instagram. TikTok account. Abe Z, J.K. Dobbins or Bucky Irving?
Bucky Irving. You don't bench him for somebody like J.K. Dobbins. Even if there's a matchup situation, you always have to start Bucky Irving.
Moti,
Yeah, I like Bucky.
you like Bucky? What do you say ooh for, man? What you
Because,
scared
like
us
I
for?
said, I told you during the commercial break, I didn't get a chance and opportunity. Like, you know, I didn't wake up. I apologize. And now I'm noticing DK. I'm noticing. So I didn't take.
Oh, you're a late bloomer.
Yeah, I didn't take somebody out of my lineup this morning. Jalen Warren didn't play today. Gaines
well,
with a
yeah.
touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins or Bucky Irving?
Okay, back to the question.
J.K. Dobbins or Bucky Irvin? J.K.
Wow.
Yeah, he did score 2 touchdowns out of the last 3 games. You know, he's balling. He's not a lot of running
Playing against
backs. can do that, you know
Cincinnati.
what I'm saying?
Listen, I like J.K. Dobbins this week. I wish you didn't
You
have to
guys-
bench either of them.
Yeah, because you got the Bucks going
Well,
against
they're
the
the
Philly.
Eagles. You're going against the Eagles. You're going against a good run defense.
According to
Listen,
Salt, you don't play
Listen.
nobody against the Eagles.
I
So
mean,
you got J.K.?
No, I would. God, that's a tough one. You know, I'd go with JK. I'll split the panel.
Okay, well, it's 2-2, and I'm going to have to be the deciding factor. I'm going Bucky. Like Abe Z said, I don't think you can bench Bucky Irving. I know it's a bad matchup, but once he puts up 27 and you're mad about it, it's because you benched him. But again, I will.
if he puts
I
up
wanna
6,
ask
don't
you,
be mad.
That's true. I mean, it's possible. I want to ask this guy, who is your flex option? Because I really do like J.K. Dobbins this week. I think he's going to have a great week. Will Derrick Henry get loss of touches for his fumble issues? No. They paid him. He's a man. He's a wahsh. He will not go off. Full PPR. Shout out to Kyle Singer. He's back, baby. Can we give a round of applause to Kyle Singer? He was commenting last year. Kyle Singer. I remember these names. All right. Sorry, I had to, whatever call it. Go ahead. Shakir, Godwin, or Dobbs? Pick 2. I'm going Shakir and Godwin.
Pick 2. Okay, I'm going Shakir and Dobbs. I like Dobbs.
I'll go Shakir and Dobbs too. First game back for Godwin. I don't know if I could trust him yet.
Yep.
Shakir and Dobbs, but not because it's Godwin's first game back. Without Mike Evans there, I'm telling you that Philly secondary they're gonna eat, man. The way they ended last week's game.
Do you have Mike Evans on your fantasy teams?
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta ask somebody that question based off their answer.
Yeah.
Hey, Shakir or Dobbs?
Shakir and
All right,
Dobbs.
and I'm sorry, Shakir, Dobbs, or Godwin?
We take Shakir and Dobbs.
Shakir and Dobbs. I mean, yeah, I know he might be on a pitch count, but listen, he's playing Godwin.
Yeah, but
you know,
he's gonna get Quantamino Bay.
Yeah, one of those guys gonna get Quantamino
Dijon. You know what I'm saying? They're just gonna
drop it
long
like
day.
this, y'all. Love y'all long time. Hey, see, he said that before I even gave him a shout out. Kyle Singer.
He knew.
Shout out
He
to
knew.
Kyle Singer. You the best. Shout out to Caltrey Troop.
You
Start
might
of the week,
everything.
Caltrey had 2 touchdowns in our flag football, 3 touchdowns, I think. Tucker Craft. Abe won't make playoffs in YBL, said Mahmoud
Oh, my
Malahi.
God.
Oh,
Good
boy.
morning, said Mo Noman. Myers,
Is
Sutton.
that Mook?
Yeah,
Maki.
So Myers, Sutton, or AJ Brown. Pick 2. Myers, Sutton, AJ Brown. Pick 2. Moti, let you start this one off.
Who's the third one?
All right, I'm gonna go
Myers,
with.
Sutton, or AJ Brown.
Myers.
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned a pre-show the Bears. I don't like the Bears defense. So I'm gonna go Myers and I'm gonna go AJ Brown.
I agree. I'm going Myers and AJ Brown.
I'm gonna go.
By the way, Sutton played Monday night against Cincinnati.
It's just a good problem to have right there.
Yeah, it is a good problem. I'm gonna go Sutton and AJ Brown. I just like them too for touchdowns. I think Myers doesn't get as much.
Can I
zone
change
opportunity.
my answer?
Nope.
Is it too late?
No, you can change your answer. Go ahead,
fresh.
Omar.
I'm going Sutton and AJ Brown too. You know, because Myers to me last week he had a great opportunity to explode, and what did he end up getting? Only like 7 or 8. So I don't know if he's a true wide receiver one. Freaking Trey Tucker had 41
Man, you can't
points.
say that. Come on, man.
I'm just telling
The
you,
people
man.
listen to us. You can't say that. Listen,
What is a wide receiver one?
he is a wide receiver
I don't
one.
think
He is
it's
not a
It was
wide
a-
receiver one.
First of
AB.
all, listen to me, man. It was
he's
a
the one on his team, maybe, but he's not a wide receiver
Oh,
one.
yeah, but he's still the one on his team. No, I
Yeah,
get
that's
that.
fine, that's
okay,
fine.
so every once in a while, there might be the receiver 2 on the team who blows up for the week.
Yes,
Last
Well,
week
it's
was
been 2 weeks for Trey Tucker.
it's
Okay.
2 out of 3 weeks. 2 out of
okay.
3 weeks.
Yeah, he's the guy open. I already told you guys. I stayed away from Myers because of the whole trade stuff during the training camp. But he's still the one on that team.
He's the one on that
Oh,
team. I'm not saying he's not a
100%.
one. I'm saying he's not a one.
But I think on Monday night,
Sutton.
not Monday night, but against the Bears today, you're gonna see some.
Hey, where are you a defensive coordinator at?
Where my defensive coordinator last time I coordinated, Omar threw 400 yards on me. I mean, if you're asking that question, I might as well be honest about it, right?
Shout out to AB. Jose, what you got for us? Myers, Sutton, or
I'm going
AJ
with,
Brown?
Myers and Sutton.
No AJ Brown.
No AJ Brown.
Wow.
Listen, after all that, though, after everything I just said, I'm still going Sutton and AJ Brown. I just wanted to put it out there about Myers. That's
I know.
it.
I know what you were.
Okay, so Ahmed said Ahmed 3000. Okay. Oh, by the way, we got Xavier Worthy or Ricky Pearsall. Munir Ghazali. Shout out to Munir. Jose, I'll start off with you on this one. It's a tough question.
I like Ricky.
Ricky.
Give me Ricky.
Ricky or who?
Ricky or Xavier Worthy, fully healthy, by the way. I don't think he's going to be limited playing against Baltimore.
I think I'm gonna go Pearsall until I see what happens because Baltimore and KC matchup. Worthy coming back after week 1, first drive hurt, so I'm going Pearsall.
Abesy.
Yeah, Ricky, especially PPR, I think he draws a lot of targets. He's better do better. I got Marvin Harrison bench for him. So
Moti.
With or without Purdy, Pearsall is getting looks and he's putting up points. So I'm going Pearsall.
Shout out to Ricky Slicky Pearsall. I'm gonna go Ricky Pearsall for what AB said. Worthy. Let's say he does great. Congratulations. Wait a week maybe, see what's going on. Even though I think that's gonna be maybe a high scoring game. I would go Pearsall because he's been solid so far, and so safer option. He said Abesy Omar T. Jaden Daniels is out this week. Thank you, he is, but we need to know your options. You can't just tell us like what to do. We need to know who you're doing. I didn't name Chase because I'm not benching him, said Mahmoud Malahi. But he mentioned it in the comments, so he wants us to say, should he bench Jamar Chase? Because that's what it is right now.
Ooh.
Against Denver, Patrick Surtain. You got my man embarrassed me last week. I was hyping him up, Jake Browning, and he looked like he needs to be sitting on the sidelines.
Looks
still.
like a Browning to me.
Yeah. So Jamar Chase, is it benchable against Patrick Surtain Monday Night Football? Because Patrick Surtain follows number ones, right?
Yep.
If I'm correct. He follows them. So I'm talking about even on Twitter, he follows them too.
Yeah, he does.
So my thing is, I'm looking
for
at
Myers,
y'all.
would it be for
say
Myers?
something. So one of those three: Myers, Sutton, AJ Brown, and Jamar Chase. Should he bench?
I think it'd be safer to start Myers
over Chase.
Over Chase because I think Myers will get his 10. Chase might be shut down, and Browning might be scared to even throw it that way. So,
Moti, would you bench Jamar Chase, #1 overall pick in 90% of the leagues?
I mean, I think Mook is a overthinker. I think you never bench Chase no matter what. Even if they're down, he'll still get you a late touchdown.
AB, Jose.
I can't bench Chase. I'm not gonna BS. I love the way you think, and that's probably why you're on this show, and this is why you probably won some championships because you're willing to take that chance. A lot of people are not willing to take that chance. That's your #1 pick, right? You leave him. He's in your lineup. He's in your lineup. He either dies
just to scare the opponent.
But this is my point. He lives or dies on your lineup. Like you ain't putting him. I don't care who's hot because here's the difference. That player you're thinking about starting over Chase, he blows up. You guys are okay, right? He has a terrible week. It's like, oh, you can't have Jamar Chase blow up, even with Browning, and it's happened. He had a good week. He's had good weeks with Browning when Brown took over for Burrow 2 years ago. What happens when Jamar Chase has a 30 burger on your bench?
You don't go to work on Monday.
You just thought about that, didn't you?
Hey,
you
so
thought about looking at your lineup and looking at your bench and saying that I tried to be smooth, right? I was trying to be fancy. I was trying to show people I know what I'm doing. And Jamar had a 30 burgers just sitting there.
What about to say?
real quick, I want
Do your thing.
I want to ask the panel quickly. How many weeks do you guys give a player before you guys be like, all right, I'm benching him now?
I think 4 weeks is fair.
4 weeks?
I give it
First
3.
rounder.
I give it 3.
3?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, 3-4 is fair.
If it's my first rounder, I give him about to week 6, week 7. I give him half the season to prove.
That's too long. Too long for me, man. I feel like week 3, week 4, then I start considering.
that's what she
Jose's
said.
Hey, yo.
Huh.
Jose's investing in his players. I like it. I bring this up because I have Calvin Ridley, and I
Oh yeah, you can.
I recommended a therapist for him.
He needs.
Jose, would you bench Jamar Chase? Yes or no?
But Ridley first round.
For a mock, bench him.
What are you
Trust
talking
me, you're gonna lose. You're not gonna make the playoffs. Ask Abe.
For sure.
All right. So he said Danny Dimes versus LA. We gave you Worthy and Pearsall, Munir. Fields versus Miami or Drake May versus Carolina.
So
who you starting?
tell Money to give us his login.
No,
I'll
that's
take
not
care
money.
of
That's not money. There's another dude.
Jesus.
It's Ali Zindani, maybe. Or Ali Zin, 2011.
That's Ali.
Ali. Shout out to Ali Zindani. All right.
More?
The cousin. Or the brother.
There's more.
Yes. Who you got? Drake May, Carolina. Fields, Miami. Danny Dimes versus the Rams.
Give me Danny Dimes. He's putting up just Josh Allen numbers right now. So you got to go
I'm
with
sorry.
the
Give me one more. What'd you just say?
Danny Dimes.
Justin
Fields
Fields.
versus Miami. May versus Carolina. Danny Dimes versus the Rams. I don't know, man. Listen, I like May. I do like May. But don't be surprised if Justin Fields has a Justin Fields kind of game against the Miami
and a
Dolphins.
Justin Fields concussion.
And that's what I'm going to know. And he just cleared from the concussion. They're invested in Fields. You saw what he did the first week. I'm going Fields in Miami.
Fields got like 50 rushing yards in both games. Even the second game, he didn't finish it. So I think you go with Fields. High upside.
Drake May versus Carolina. Nobody likes that. I mean, he's been solid. He's
I
been
don't like
safe.
his receiver.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go with May.
Well, Drake May, it's his rushing upside. Actually,
true.
too. He because I have May, and I actually have that exact. I have May and Fields on the same team, and I'm starting Fields over May.
All right, there we go. Goff or Caleb?
Thank you.
I'm going Caleb. Hot hand, man, against the Raiders. Goff, the guys, don't listen. We're gonna beat, inshallah. We're gonna beat Cleveland, but it's not gonna be like we did with Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know, they're rough on defense, man. So I would go Caleb. Listen, the Raiders, they have what's his name as the offensive coordinator, and
Exactly.
he is fast paced. What does that mean for Chicago? Probably more possessions. So Caleb, I think he gets you 2 tutties, gets you that 200, 250 yards. Gets you that safe 20 to 25 points, which he's been doing, by the way, at minimum every week. So I'm going Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go Caleb. Just for the reasons you named. Because we're talking about fantasy points, right? But who as Detroit fans, we don't care about fantasy points. We want to win, and Jared Goff is gonna get you that win because he's a great game manager.
Abe Z.
Caleb Williams.
Yep.
I think Cleveland's defense is great. Denzel Ward is there, so I would go Caleb. He runs the ball a little bit too. So
Yeah, low key, Caleb Williams sleeping on his running game too. AB, who you got? Caleb Williams or Jared Goff?
I wish I posed this question last week and I was getting these answers. I had Caleb sit in every single league I had him in, and I had him in 5 of them. That's I got some advice outside of the show, by the way. And
He played Dallas.
Who?
Caleb.
Yeah, and I asked a couple of questions about Baker or Dak over Caleb, and I was told Dak and Baker, had that 40 burger sitting on all my benches after CD Lamb goes down and Mike Evans, and I still could have beat my man right here.
Even if you tried.
No, I had you beat, but then,
Hey, yo.
I like
Hey.
that. I had you beat.
Abe,
I'm going Caleb.
Caleb, Jose.
I'm going
sorry for
Jared
the
Goff.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really.
I'm going Caleb.
Yeah, you just want to make people mad.
Yeah, I want to make people
All
mad.
right, Caleb or Danny Dimes? Caleb for me too.
Caleb for me.
Danny Dimes playing against the Rams, by the way. Rams defense low key is a very sneakily solid defense to me.
Insane, isn't it?
So Danny Dimes and Caleb.
I'll give Caleb this matchup. That's it.
I'm going Caleb. You got Caleb?
Caleb Williams.
Abe Z?
Caleb.
Caleb. All right, let's keep it flying now, fellas. Here we go.
Let's keep it
Let's keep it rolling. All right, Chris Godwin or Xavier Worthy?
Is that Mahmoud again?
No, this is a
coming
new
back.
one. This is Kate. Shout out to Kate. Chris Godwin or Xavier Worthy?
I'm gonna go with Worthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Worthy too.
Big injury last year for Godwin, so I think he'll be on a snap count.
I agree. Moti.
Yeah, both guys coming off injuries, man. I think the more opportunity is probably gonna go to Godwin with Mike Evans out.
AB.
No, I'm going Worthy.
Yeah, you got to go Worthy. You don't know what you're getting with Godwin yet.
All right, Junkins or Pearsall? Quinshawn Junkins against the Lions. Pearsall against Jacksonville.
I'm going Pearsall. PPR, he's gonna get a ton of targets.
Pearsall. I agree with Abe.
Pearsall as well. Junkins, you're hoping for that touchdown. Pearsall, those receptions, they pile up in PPR. Jose, Pearsall or Junkins?
Yeah, we're going Pearsall.
AB,
We're by you.
Pearsall or Junkins?
I'm going Pearsall.
Okay.
I don't think I think the Lions are. I think the Lions.
Oh, shoot. Here we go. In the
Here
middle
we
of the
go.
show. If you are watching, what does that sound mean? It means it is the Wing Fellas question of the day. That is when Yusuf comes up with the question. If you get it correct, the first person that gets it correct, we will send you a code for 25 free wings from Wing Fellas. AZ, put your phone down. Don't be trying to answer the questions, man. Guests can't answer the questions, man. So all jokes aside, you must download the Wing Fellas app in order to receive the code and make it happen. So with that said, Wing Fellas, question of the day. Alhamdulillah, we've been 4 for 4 giving this out. So please, you must message us either on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Oz Media, everywhere. Message us and we will send you the code. Here we go, Yusuf. Wing Fellas, question of the day.
Question of the day. Last year, our Super Bowl matchup was the Chiefs and Eagles, and the Eagles won. Victory. Rewind time to the Eagles' previous Super Bowl victory. Nick Foles, starting quarterback. Who was the wide receiver one on that team?
Ooh,
Damn, Yusuf.
Damn, ain't
That's
nobody
a tough
about
one,
that.
Yusuf.
I don't even think half these guys can answer that question.
I
Not
know,
this guy.
man.
It's
Look at
getting
this guy,
harder.
he's
Hey, it's getting
know
harder
that?
every week.
Can you
Pause.
repeat the question? Hold on, man. We gotta repeat that question, Yusuf, man.
Who's the
Yeah.
number one
I
wide
said,
receiver of the 2022 Eagles? What kind of
Yes.
question is
Who
that?
was
It
wide
wasn't.
receiver?
It wasn't.
Half of our listeners weren't even alive.
Stop. There wasn't the 2022 first.
2023.
Not when he's talking about.
Stop. Don't confuse. Repeat it again, please.
The whole
Repeat
question?
it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, not last year's Eagles Super Bowl, but the year before that when they won with Nick Foles.
What year
That's
was
so
Not
you're
year before.
wrong.
Do you know the
So-
year?
So you're wrong. You're setting the question up wrong. Nick Foles played Tom Brady in the Super Bowl when Brady was in New England.
God, here we go.
You're not. You're saying 2 years ago wasn't Nick
No,
Foles?
I never said 2 years ago. I said the last Super Bowl
That they won.
before-
Yeah. Okay. So not last year. It's
Okay,
the
but
year
you
that they
said a
won.
couple years ago, but people are getting confused thinking it was the last
a couple
Super Bowl.
years ago?
Yeah, you did. You keep saying that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
AB's trying to
All right,
answer
yeah.
off his big
Go
Twitter
ahead.
account.
So,
Yeah.
when
Amy's
Nick
trying to-
Foles was the starting quarterback for the Eagles,
Yes.
Okay,
that Super Bowl victory, who was the wide receiver one on that team?
that's a good one.
Damn. I don't know. On the top of my head.
Easy.
I
It was
think
2018.
I think I do, and I think I do.
All right, we got two answers, Yusuf. Check YouTube right quick. I don't even know if it's either one of them. Who is it? Which one is it? The first, second, or third one?
Damn, it's moving fast. God, it's the second one. It's this guy right here.
Which one? No, just show me and point at it. Show me
Mo
it.
Norman got it. If I'm not mistaken,
Him?
Mo Norman got it.
First, where's? Oh, okay. Yeah, I do think it is. I do think it is.
I
Mo-
mean, yeah, he killed me in fantasy when you needed
Yeah,
1 point.
yeah,
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 on the
yeah.
Monday night game in the second play of the game.
See, this is tough right here because I don't want it to be wrong, and we're giving the guy
Yeah.
credit for being right. But
Well, I mean, Yusuf's
do
already got
think
the
it's
answer.
correct.
He's asking
Do me
the
a favor,
question.
okay, so Yusuf, the answer is Alshon Jeffrey. All right, give the air horn. Shout out to Mo Noman. Mo Noman, Mr. Mo Noman, congratulations. It is Alshon Jeffrey. Yusuf got us thinking hard as heck. Hey, man, I hope you ain't messaging Mo Noman giving him the answers, bro. Don't be giving
Yeah,
nobody
not
no
that
free.
guy. Come on.
Yeah,
That
shout
guy
out
be
to Mo
doing
Noman.
this.
Congratulations, Mo Noman. I have your number. Thank goodness. I'll send you the message. I'll send you the code. Congratulations. You just won 25 free wings from Wing Fellas. Thank you all, everyone else that was commenting. Mahmoud Malak. I mean, we had a couple of Deshaun Jacksons. We had a couple of Jeremy Macklins.
Thanks
That's
for
why
thanks for
it had
tuning
me,
in,
it had
Mo.
me, it had me worried for a second. I mean, could that be a debate? Deshaun Jackson or Alshon Jeffrey or no?
Who was the
No,
wide receiver
I'll-
one?
Yeah.
I think you gotta
Alshon
go
was
depth chart.
one.
I think you gotta go depth chart there.
Yeah, Alshon was one.
I mean, that's right. You got two starting receivers.
I
Who's
mean,
the one?
Yeah, I mean, go based on numbers. Jeffrey's.
But Jeffrey was the one. Jeffrey
Yeah,
was
he
the
was the
one.
one.
I remember
He
he
was-
was the
he
one.
was
All
the
right. So keep it going. All right. We're answering your questions. Shoot them away. Guys, please just answer the question. If you want to add a sentence, but just answer the question because we got a lot coming in right now, okay? Trevor Lawrence, Marcus Mariota.
Trevor Lawrence.
I'm going Trevor Lawrence.
Wildfire, Mariota.
I'm going Mariota.
I'm going Mariota, actually.
Who's Jacksonville's playing San Francisco? Yeah, I mean, I'm going Mariota, man. I'm going Mariota, bro. I know it's sad.
Yeah, we like what he did last week. I like
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
did,
like he
man.
runs too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
I
thing.
like what he did.
Yeah, he runs too. All right, here we go. Keeping it going. Somebody said Jordan Matthews. I missed that guy, Jordan Matthews, man. Didn't he turn to like a tight end too, by the way?
He did.
All right. So with that said, keeping it rolling. Everybody's answering us Mo Blacks, by the way, Jordan Matthews, man. Of course, he's gonna point him out. Mo Blacks, that was the last time you were relevant in basketball. Was when Jordan Matthews was a good wide receiver. All right? I was messing with you, Mo Blacks. Hey, he still got it, man. He still got it. All right. It's not Jeffrey. He was out. Said Ahmed 3000. Thanks, Fantasy Guys. Where is Salt to answer this? I'm sure Yusuf came up with this question. All right. They're just laughing. All right. Let me move on to TikTok. I'm sorry. We're moving on to TikTok. We have Teteral McMillan or Drake London. I'm going Drake London, even though I have McMillan. I'm going Drake London. I think this is a bounce back game for him playing against Washington. They need something, or else Penix might be benched for good if he don't perform. I'm going London, and plus the scary thing, of course, happens for my luck. Christian Gonzalez is back healthy. He's playing this week for New England Patriots. I hope he doesn't follow McMillan around, but he is back, which scares me a little bit. I'm going London.
I'm going London.
Moti.
I'm going McMillan.
McMillan. AB.
I'm going Drake London.
Jose.
Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy Drake. So that's 4 Londons, 1 McMillan.
I mean, they're not far apart from if you look at where you can have rankings at, but McMillan's also just coming off of. I know it's BS injury reports, but he was on the injury report. He's just being said healthy now.
Yeah.
like pregame.
Caleb or Bo? Bo Nick, Cincinnati. Caleb against Raiders.
I'm starting Caleb. Player of the week.
Bo?
Mhm.
I'm going Caleb.
We know
I'm
that.
going Caleb.
I'm going Bo.
Bo. All right. Keep it in rolling. All right. Goff. Oh, well, that's whatever. Pickens or Godwin if Adams doesn't play. Adams should play. And I still think you should start Pickens over Godwin either way. If you had to pick the opportunity. Does everybody agree with that one, or does anyone feel some type of way?
I agree.
I think Abe feels some type of way.
What's Adams got?
Easy
to do with it?
pickings.
I guess Adams is starting. He's benching both of those guys.
Well,
Devontae
Yeah.
over Pickens.
Yeah. Why are you saying it like that's a
No,
wrong?
I'm just saying that's
no. Devontae,
Yeah.
listen, they're force
he's their
feeding.
red zone guy.
Listen, exactly. They're forced. Matt Stafford is force feeding Devontae the ball in the red zone, force feeding him. So I mean, Devontae's a guy you want to put in there. You just hope that they connect. But Pickens is obviously your damn
He's
start.
due
with
for a
CD
2-touchdown
Lamb out.
game. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. I agree. And I need that. All right. BTJ or Tetora McMillan? Brian Thomas Jr. Tetora McMillan.
I'm ready to sit him. I'm ready to cut him off my team and
I
put him
think
back
so.
on
He's a
waivers.
perfect example where I'd give him one more week, and this is the last week I give him. By the way, Brian Thomas Jr. That
You know
is.
what's gonna suck? You're gonna bench
But
him and he's
I
fine.
am starting Tetora McMillan over Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh yes, I am.
You know what I'm saying?
I would too if I had that option. I can't.
Yeah, McMillan,
McMillan,
McLovin.
McMillan.
McMillan.
McMillan, all across the board. Should I start Brock Purdy or Drake May?
I'll go May.
I'm going Purdy.
I'm going May off rushing upside. Hey, by the way, Jacksonville's defense low key quiet. I was looking at
Yep.
their statistics. I was like, yo,
They're,
I think that's why they're
Yeah.
winning.
Yeah.
number three.
It's because of-
Number three. Fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy defense.
That's what I was looking at, and I was like, but they're playing San Fran. I was like, man, I don't
Good
want to take
defense.
that
Did the
risk.
same thing I did. They were on the
I
waivers.
swear.
We looked at
I was
Zombie.
close. I was
Yeah.
close. I was like, you know what, man? I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But Jacksonville's defense is the reason why they're 2-1 right now. Because Trevor Lawrence, by the way, is not playing great. He's okay, but he's not playing like a number 1 overall pick,
Hot
even
garbage.
with Liam Cohen. So are we all going with Drake May or Brock Purdy, guys? We got
I'm going May.
We got 2 Mays.
I'm going May. No, I'm
3
going May.
Mays.
Yeah, me.
4 Mays over Purdy. Debo Samuel or Jamar Chase?
Oof.
Jose, start off with you with this one. I've been letting Abe Z start off this one.
I'm not a big Chase guy. I'm sorry. I would comfortably start Debo this week
Hold on.
With Marcus
If-
Mariota.
with Marcus Mariota.
And if you drafted Chase 1 or 2 in your league,
I didn't.
had them,
I had-
but if
I
you
didn't though.
you had the number one or
Yup.
2 pick, and you did.
Yep.
Bijan.
No,
No,
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs.
You're
Gibbs.
damn right.
Gibbous.
That's the man that traded me, and I told him I'll take Gibbs number 1 to show you how it's done.
Gibbs.
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 Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
But to think about it now, if Gibbs was having a slow start like Chase is right now, and you drafted him 1, are you sitting Gibbs?
Nope.
Because this is the problem. These guys are asking us, not on our personal opinion and our thing. Listen to me. This guy drafted the Chase at 1 or 2, give or take, right? He's listening to us 1 or 2. Are
Most
you
likely
really?
one.
Are you sitting him for Debo?
Not for Debo. Not
Yeah,
for-
I'm
for me,
starting
not for
Chase over Debo, especially
Nice
that Marcus
speech.
Mariota's playing.
Change the panel.
You know what I'm saying? I'm starting Chase over Debo.
Way to turn the crowd against me.
Chase?
I'm going Chase.
Yeah, I mean, because, Monday night. Hey, listen, Chase is the type of guy who can get you 40. Let's say you're down by 30.
It's just the matchup and the
Yeah.
situation that's going into the game.
I'm just telling you, and Moti, please, you and I, we're here. Sometimes I'm out of you two. Can you look at your bench, knowing that you benched your number 1, and he put a 20 burger. Forget the 30. I was going high with a 30.
I know a guy that benched Jamar Chase and he dropped 50.
All right, guys, let's keep it rolling, please.
Yeah, one
we got to
time.
answer the questions, okay?
Happened.
Moti, Amarion Hampton or Ashton Jency, the battle of rookie running backs.
I'm going Genty.
By the way, great matchups,
Really?
both of them. But I love Amarion Hampton this
Yeah.
week. Jency, listen, I think he's going to have a good week. He's playing in Chicago, who's a green light matchup. But Hampton, to me, is proven already now.
Yeah.
After last week, Jency is still not proven. I'm going Hampton.
Hampton.
Oh, I'm going Hampton.
Hampton. He's finally got Harris out of the way, so
Yeah. Debo or McMillan?
McMillan.
McMillan. Debo
Or McMillan?
Who's Washington playing again? I'm sorry. refresh me.
Atlanta. Hotlanta.
Oh man, that's a coin toss. I like Debo in that situation.
I'll take Debo.
I got slight edge to McMillan. Slight. But I would not be surprised if Debo outscores him. Stafford or Fields, Jose?
Staffy.
I'm going Fields. Rushing upside.
Stafford's playing the Colts.
Colts defense low key solid.
They are solid, but Stafford has weapons. Stafford.
I'm going Fields.
I'm going Fields.
3 out of 5 are Fields. Okay, we got Goff or Indiana Jones. I go Indiana Jones in this one. Again, rushing upside. As crazy as it is.
Yeah, it is crazy. At this point, I'll take whoever has home. Well, are they both playing at home?
No, LA.
Give me Goff at home.
That's tough, man.
They're going against the number 1 run defense.
I'm going Jones.
They got to throw the ball.
Jones.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
One
All right.
against
He
4. I
steals. Well,
love it.
listen though. He steals. That's what he did in New York. He's doing it. He steals them 1-2 yard touchdowns, man. He steals those goal line touchdowns from the running back.
Dylan back.
Baker Mayfield or Jared Goff. Actually, I don't know where I'm going, to be honest. I'm going to let y'all answer first. AB, Baker Mayfield or Jared Goff.
Okay, so I'm going Goff in the matchup, even though Cleveland defense does seem good, but we are at home, and what we just did is a big
On the road.
are we in Cleveland?
No, I'm saying
No.
what we did on the road.
Yeah, but we did in Baltimore that no one else believed we can do.
And the Jared Goff chance are about that.
But Baker's going up against this Philly defense with what they did. I think they're just going to be ready, man.
Yeah, and
It's going to be a little tougher.
Bro,
even though you might be throwing towards the end, Goff is going to put up more points.
was the last team Philly lost to was the Buccaneers?
I don't even know.
the playoff?
I
The
really-
playoff.
No, they
No,
lost
no.
to Washington, didn't they? Washington beat them, remember?
But
they remember that loss.
But that's when Jalen Hurts got hurt. That's why they don't count it. As salt, they don't count
he
it.
doesn't count it yet.
Yeah, I'll still go Jared Goff.
By the way, Abesy, what do you think of Salt, by the way? We need to comment on you about Salt.
Who's that?
So far
Perfect.
from that was a good
Perfect.
one.
Clip it.
There you go.
That's
Back-to-back years,
That's
Salt.
that's a personal clip.
Back-to-back years. I'm going to go Golf because our offense is very good. And, again, just because we might struggle a little bit doesn't mean that Golf might not get 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you guys talk about what we did last week. Guys, we ran the ball last week. So, I'm going Baker. No matter what defense Tampa Bay plays, Baker always airs it out.
I like Baker,
Relax, 60-40 Fago.
Hey, let's get it.
Golf.
man. That guy, man. AB's a funny dude.
No,
all right?
I just
AB's
want
a
to talk
funny
to I'm
dude.
talking to Moti. I ain't talking about you.
Hey.
I ain't saying nothing to you. I'm talking to 60-40.
Can I say you're a funny dude? That's all I'm
Okay,
saying.
I'm just saying, what do you mean funny?
You're funny.
Like funny how?
Funny as in
Like I'm here to amuse you?
pause.
Hey,
man,
yo.
pause.
Hey, man, he's doing the
All
Goodfellas
right,
line.
Henry or Warren? We're talking.
Henry?
Yeah, you gotta be more.
Warner's out.
you know what?
Tyler Warner?
Hunter Henry or Tyler,
Tyler
Warren.
Oh.
Okay, Abe Z.
Tyler Warren. He gets a ton of targets. I'm
Yep.
one of them.
I'm going Warren too.
You know
Tyler
Hunter
Warren
Henry.
is the
Hunter
number 1
Henry.
tight end. You
No,
know
he's
that.
not.
Yeah, it was last week's point.
He said Hunter Henry or Tyler Warren.
I said Tyler Warren is like he's like the number 1 tight end.
He's not the number 1 tight end in fantasy.
And
And Hunter Henry also had a very good week last week. I'm still gonna go
who's
Tyler
more
Warren.
consistent?
I'm gonna go Tyler Warren.
Okay, then that's what I was
You
saying.
know what I'm
Tyler
saying?
Warren.
But Hunter Henry or Tyler Warren, everybody's Warren. Abe?
I like Hunter Henry.
Okay.
For the week.
Okay,
We're talking
Henry
about
and
this
Tyler
week.
Warren. I benched RB2 on Steelers.
Kenneth Gainwell.
I benched Kenneth Gainwell. It's okay. It's okay.
okay.
It happens.
It happens.
And it played early. Swift or Junkins? Swift or Junkins? DeAndre
I'm going Judkins.
Junkins.
Junkins.
I'm going Junkins as well.
Give me the Swift.
Give me Swift.
Swift hasn't done anything all year, guys. Pretty much.
Give me Swift.
Genty or Junkins, which is crazy. One guy you probably got in the 14th round, one guy you got in the first round. And already in week 4, you're asking who to start.
I'm going Genty because he's by himself there. With Judkins, they still have Sampson. They still have Ford. I know he's the main guy, but I like Genty.
What
a
has
lot.
Judkins done though?
The carries.
He had a good game last week.
He leads rookie.
What was a good game?
He leads the rookie rush yards. He didn't
Yeah,
play
no.
week 1 and got barely any touches week 2. And also, he actually has looked decent coming in. Like Cleveland couldn't run the ball, and now he's come in and they've been toking it.
Hey, don't clip me, but did my man get 100 yards last week, Dunkins?
I
don't
believe
clip you.
very close. If not, he did because he got me 16 points.
Right.
So he got a touchdown and I think 100 yards.
Oh.
98. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Genty.
Did that answer your question, AB?
Still going Genty.
I'm going
Yeah,
Genty
I'm
this
going
week
Genty too.
because Junkins playing against the trench run defense, which is very tough. Other than that Henry quick touchdown, we shut down Derrick Henry last week. So I'm gonna go Genty, but Junkins will be a viable starter for you probably for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep it rolling. Bo Nix or Jordan Love?
Oh, Jordan Love. Hey, guys, play any QB versus Dallas defense
Every week.
every single week.
I agree.
Jordan Love.
AB.
Yeah, I did. Jordan Love.
Jose.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, we're all gonna go Love. All right. You're the guy who
Especially
valet
with-
with us at the parking lot.
Who
Don't know.
valets? Who valets?
Is he talking about AB?
I'm the guy that Val. What did he say?
No, he ain't talking about you. I'm just messing around. AB Love said AI. All right. I don't know if Abe Z.
It's
AB.
It's AI bots.
Yeah,
That's what it
bots.
is. They
All
just
right.
keep hearing the name.
Sad day in fantasy when
What-
someone asks
What's the question?
Travis Kelce or Hunter Henry. Can we do we got sad music to queue up for Travis Kelce? He has entered this category. Anyways.
But he has entered the category, man.
Yeah, I know.
And like I said, preseason, that's a guy right now. I feel like they're just gonna kind of ease him through the season because they really feel like he's to that age where they can't have him fall apart come postseason, and they're gonna need him for the playoffs. So Travis Kelce was a guy I was kind of staying away from
Kelce or Henry though?
this week.
Yeah.
I'm going Henry. I went.
That would've
Henry
been funny
before.
if you
I like
said Kelce,
No,
but-
I like what Henry. I like what Henry.
Jose, Kelce or Henry? Carolina's a green light matchup for tight ends, by the way. I just want to let you know.
Let's ride with Henry. Pause.
I'll go Kelsey.
I'm going Henry.
Damn, that's sad. I'm gonna go Kelce. Big game against Baltimore. You know, Kelce was arguing on the sidelines. I think he got a message. I was like, "Yo, I'm playing against him. Do not throw it at him." So they looked out for me, Kansas City Chiefs. So this week they know I'm not playing him. Playing
they're
against
gonna hook him up.
They're gonna hook him
That's
up.
it.
All
You
right,
talk Andy
Stafford
Reid.
versus Indy or Dak Prescott against Green Bay. I know it's rough. I'm going Stafford. I am not starting Dak Prescott. I got him in one league. I do not want to start him until CeeDee Lamb comes back because that offense. First of all, Dak Prescott has the lowest yards per attempt in the NFL. That's why Jake Ferguson is currently, I believe, the number one or top 3 fantasy tight end.
My boy.
Because he's just throwing into Jake, and he's number one in targets. That's for sure. And it's nothing downfield. Everything downfield is either pass interference or not a good throw. I haven't seen a completed Dak Prescott pass downfield. Have you guys? Like over 40, 30 yards? None. You know, so I'm going Stafford. Better
I'll go
weapons.
Stafford.
Stafford.
Yeah, I'm going to Stafford. I just chicken head thinking about. I fell for the hype on the Dallas offense again.
Jose.
Stafford.
Yeah, I'm with you on the hype stuff. Hussein, you got a deep voice now. And by the way, it's an emoji of a person. Like I said, I don't know these TikTok people at all.
Shout out.
They have all different names. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it rolling. We still got to do our Boom Phillies. We got about a couple more minutes to do this, okay? We got Aguilar. Why does Yusuf have the Bigfoot unfocused cam? Okay. Okay. Scatterboo or Jamar Chase?
Wow.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Hey, hold up.
Answer the question.
Hold up.
Answer the question.
Hold up.
Scatterboo. Scatterboo. No, I mean I'm
Scatter better do.
Yeah, I'm still starting Jamar. I'm not sitting Jamar Chase. So you guys, it's
see the scatter-
biased. It's a biased thing. I'm not starting Jamar, or I'm not sitting Jamar.
Gamble.
I'm not sitting him.
Gamble.
Anybody got Jamar? Anybody have Scatterboo? Let's just say it like that.
It's tough to not start Jamar Chase.
That's the problem.
But
Like some of these
Scatterboo
guys, yeah.
with Jackson Dart, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think he's a.
Mr. CTE coming through.
Who's that?
I'm going Scatterboo.
Stop it.
Scat-
Give me
I'm
Juggernaut.
going Chase. I'm going Chase. I mean, I just can't bench Chase, man. You can't.
You can't bench Chase, but I
What?
need to find. You need to find a way to put Scatterboo in your lineup, straight up. Like I don't know who's.
Yeah, you
I don't
gotta go
know.
look at your running backs instead of a flex. Like this part, you're thinking between those two. I'd like to know who the 2 running backs you have in, and who your other 2 receivers are, because I know you're looking at a flex option right there when you got a running back and receiver.
We got a person named A that's answering the questions. That's not your job. It's our job to answer the questions. All right.
Someone jumped in on our stream.
let 'em
and
be,
decided-
man. Let 'em be.
Everyone
Let 'em
answer the
be,
question. That's funny. I actually know who it is. That's the funny thing. All right, so Ted McMillan or Devontae Smith as a flex.
Ooh, give me the Slim Reaper.
Slim Reaper. So, yep, playing against Tampa. And then you got Ted McMillan playing against New England. Who you got? AB.
I'm gonna go with McMillan because he's obviously I like number ones, man.
All right,
McMillan.
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 Remember, Christian Gonzalez is back, fellas. I'm scared. I have him, and I'm worried, man. He
Christian
might.
Gonzalez is back, but doesn't
Carolina's playing better too.
They are. All right,
Isn't
Olave or
Gonzalez-
Flowers?
Isn't Gonzalez still in? I'm gonna sound like I'm really lost, but isn't he still in New England?
Yeah. I'm talking about the corner, Christian Gonzalez, lockdown corner.
Oh,
Christian
yeah.
Gonzalez.
You was talking about Tony Gonzalez?
No, I'm thinking Christian Watson.
No, yeah.
I'm thinking Christian Watson receiver, mistaking him with Gonzalez as a receiver.
Yeah,
I got you. I got you.
Watson, Watson never on New England, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
all
on
right.
Green Bay.
Yeah.
Olave
No,
or Zay Flowers?
my mind works differently.
I like Olave. I'll go Olave. He gets a lot of targets.
Flowers or
Olave or Zay Flowers, man. I don't know what team Flowers plays for. I'm going Olave.
Wow, you guys are.
By the way, on TikTok, he does know what team he plays for. But if you ever hear Moti say that, it's
He
basically
started
he's
him.
roasting him because he's not putting up numbers that Moti is satisfied with.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, Moti acts like he doesn't know where that player plays for. When in reality, Moti knows who that player plays
Thanks for the breakdown.
Yes, just want to let you might have some
That's how you break down
followers.
sarcasm.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna go with Flowers. Had a bad week last week. I think they're gonna try to get him back
Force
this
feed
week.
him, exactly.
Flowers. Everybody
Flowers.
said Flowers.
Yeah, I'm going 60-40 Fago.
There we go. Chase Brown or Scatterbo. That's the one I'm starting Scatterbo. I don't care what y'all say.
I
Chase Brown.
I started Scatterbo over Chase Brown.
I'm starting Scatterbo
Yeah,
over Chase Brown.
Yeah, I agree with that. Chase Brown has not looked anything like what he was supposed to be doing in his first 3 weeks. Of
I'm
fantasy.
going Brown still. I'm going Brown still. I think he gets more opportunity.
over Scatterbo right now.
Yeah, I have to go Brown.
Ah, man, you guys, man.
Again, yeah. I mean,
Mooney or Waddle. We're gonna go. Oh, we're not. I'm gonna go Waddle.
yeah,
Darnell
Because-
Mooney?
Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, we good with Waddle.
I'm
Yeah.
going, wow.
Listen, Michael Penix Jr. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, is not looking good.
Yeah,
Busts.
he's not.
Yeah, I don't want to give him that word yet.
But Waddle's getting a lot of action right now.
He
As
is.
the number 2, Tyreek's
Facts.
Sauce Gardner, I'm hoping
looking
Sauce
like
Gardner
number
clamps
one.
up Tyreek because I'm playing against him, and Waddle.
I think Sauce is going to be on Waddle. I think so.
I think
There's
Sauce
gonna-
is going to be on one
Who's
side.
Sauce?
Gardner.
Stop.
Don't disrespect him, man.
All right, whatever.
Oh my
From
God.
Detroit. At least respect our people from Detroit. Oh my
I
God.
never respect Dante Moore.
The Vikings were driving. It was 21-24.
Oh, it's a
Carson
game. Oh, it's a game. The second you guys said that this game's over and Pittsburgh's doing Pittsburgh, it's a game.
Carson Wentz threw 2
Carson
touchdowns.
Wentz is
the fourth
back.
quarter.
Yeah. But
I know, but he
it's
was
still a
driving. It was
game.
looking good, man. It was. Now it's 56 seconds left.
All right, we're going to keep it rolling.
Sorry.
Yes. There, I was worried when you said 2 touchdowns. None to Jefferson. Thank goodness.
Yeah, it was.
Who you
No, he
got?
was going Jalen Naylor from
MSU, baby.
that's right.
And
then he
Xavier Scott.
So go ahead. Keep it rolling.
I can't believe I fell asleep.
What was the question?
Kenneth Gamble's got 30.
Oh, Chuba or Javante?
Burger.
Chuba or Javante?
Chuba for sure. Chuba
For sure.
for sure. For me,
You know, Javante, I think, is putting up better numbers than Chuba Hubbard.
he has been, but they don't really have much of a pass game. I think
know what?
without
You-
CD. So
You said it. Has been.
exactly.
Give me Chuba.
I'm going to go, guys, Rico Dottle's low-key been getting touches too, man.
Yeah, they're waiting. They thought that Chuba was going to be here. I remember hearing reports a couple days ago that if Chuba doesn't play, man, sneaky pick, go to your waiver wires and pick up Rico.
Yeah.
Like he's going to get his opportunity.
But Chuba is playing, so you got Chuba or Javante?
I'm going to go with Javante this week. I'm going to go with Javante.
Moti?
Chuba.
No. I lied. I'm in reverse. They're playing Green Bay. Micah Parsons, that defense. No, I'm going Chuba.
Okay, we're going to answer the last 2 questions, then we're going to go our Boom Phillies. And this is kind of disrespectful, but I have to ask it since somebody put it out there. Jared
Go ahead.
Goff or Lamar Jackson? Are we all Lamar? Okay.
Lamar.
All right.
Geno versus Bears or Baker versus Eagles?
Give me Baker for the touchdown upside.
I'll go Gino.
No, I'll go Gino.
I'm going Gino.
I'm going Baker.
You guys don't watch the Raiders.
Their best corner.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know things
real
make
quick.
sense
Game update. They gave the ball back to Minnesota. It's 1st and 10.
in the red zone.
Well, now it's 2nd and 10. 50. No, they're still backed up in their own 20.
How much time left?
53 seconds.
53 seconds. All right. Okay, so with that said, we're going to do our Boom Phillies, and then we're going to close out the
Do
show.
not
While we do our,
oversleep, guys.
let's run our last ad, Yusuf.
Do
Let's
not
go ahead
oversleep.
and give a shout out to our good friends over there at Juicebox, and then get your Boom Phillies ready, and we'll close out the show. Thank you guys for the questions. I hope we answered all of them. Shout out to Juicebox, Yusuf T. If you're looking for a place with the best smoothies, milkshakes, ice cream, cereal bars, and slushies, then Juicebox is your one-stop shop. You can try things like their Biscoff or Nutella shakes, crepes, watermelon blast, strawberry burst, or mango smoothies. Juicebox currently has 4 locations: Hamtramck, Dearborn, Detroit, and Trenton. So be sure to stop by Juicebox and get ready to leave there with a big smile on your face. You can also visit their website at juiceboxblend.com or download their app at juiceboxblend.appfront.app.
Damn.
All right, we're back now. Oops, sorry, we are
Justin
back.
Jefferson.
So shout out to Juicebox, okay? With that said,
my wife might never watch this, but I blame you this week, honey.
AKA
I'll get you back.
Boom Phillies. It's time and a half. So basically, if a player is
Overtime.
projected 10 points, they have to score 15 to be considered
No,
Boom
I'm saying
Philly.
time and a half.
So remember, these are Boom Phillies. So shout out to the Boom Phillies. All right, we'll start off with the guest, Abe Z. Who you got for your Boom Phillies?
I got a couple sneaky ones.
talk to us.
Darius Slayton projected 6. So I think he gets at least 9.
He ain't hitting, but go ahead.
Christian Kirk, I like him this week.
I like Christian Kirk.
Okay.
Cedric Tillman against the Lions. I think he has a decent week. And
You
then
know, Terriana not playing.
I think it's still he's gonna have a good week.
That's what you got.
And then lastly, I think he's gonna have the best of them all, Matthew Golden for the Green Bay Packers.
Okay. Shout
I
out
can
to Abe
agree
Z.
with. I can. Okay.
No, Abe Z don't play around, guys. You know, Abe Z do not play around. Trust me. I mean,
Good picks,
Abe, I know
good
you don't know him, but Abe Z, top 5
Sneaky.
fantasy person that I know. Abe Z,
Alive.
all day. Boom Phillies, Moti will go to you.
All I do is prime time. I have. Can somebody tell Adam Thielen to get the F out the league? That boy got 2 catches for 11 yards. Well, I picked him as one of my
And Moti
guys.
did put Adam Thielen, by the way.
He did too.
I got Jonnu Smith.
What he do? Anything? All right, go ahead.
What he do, Yusuf? Nothing. All right. I got Jalen Tolbert for the Cowboys. I got Dontavian Wicks, Green Bay. I got Troy Franklin, Denver, and I got Mike Gesicki.
And let me say this real quick for anybody that's just tuning in. Moti picks only like primetime games.
Yeah.
Or in this case, he picked the 9:30 games. He doesn't pick from the whole slate. He's got 2 to 3 games he picks from.
Yeah.
That you know, again, I think it puts him at a little bit of a disadvantage. So
Okay.
mad props to
Thank you.
when you
Moti
hit-
won Boom Philly Challenge last year, by the way.
Yeah,
and
pick-
this year the winner is will be gifted. So if the guest wins, I'm gonna be giving out gift cards to every single guest that was on our show.
Oof.
And if these guys win, they win a nice little check prize.
Hey,
I mean,
if we're-
they'll just take each other out to eat. That's it.
Hey,
No,
no,
you
if
don't
we're
get a check, homie.
if we're in the mood of giving each other credit, also I know it was a clip last week, but this week Pollard has a chance to score more points than Jalen Warren this week.
Yeah, I think he had like 6 more
Wow, you
yards.
took the shot. What a shot.
All right, come on, guys. Seriously though, let's keep it rolling.
Because
AB, who
Jalen
you got?
didn't play.
Boom Phillies.
My boom it's the Generals' go-tos, by
Generals.
the way. Okay, Luke McCaffrey's getting in the end zone this week.
Wow.
Okay,
Can I put $10 on that?
yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Put it on the
What is
table.
that?
No,
Actual
I'm saying
bet?
I'm about to bet $10 anytime.
Luke
touchdown.
McCaffrey's
Luke
getting in the end
McCaffrey.
zone this week.
Let's see what happens.
All right, Jordan Addison's back. He just played, didn't he?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
Nothing. Jalen
Exactly.
Naylor.
All right.
I got Evan Ingram. I think you know what they got to get him in there. I'm going. Isaiah Likely's back this week. Has a good week against KC all the time. And then D Hop revenge game, even though it's not really revenge, but he just did come from.
Just say that you took my last 2 Boom Phillies, but it's okay. But continue on, Jose.
No, I saw when you put him, and I didn't want nobody
Try.
else to steal him because I was thinking about it. And I know other people like to watch Omar. Omar's one of the greatest Boom Philly guys out there. I didn't put that out
He
there.
eats a
Omar-
sandwich every week.
Addison did good. He had 15.4.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he
15.
probably
Oh,
boom.
did he boom?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
He was projected. Oh, I don't know what he was.
What was he
projected.
projected?
like 9.
It was low. Yeah, it was low.
like 9, I think, 9 or 8.
There we
he
go.
got it. He got it.
Yeah, if he was 9 or 8, he got it.
9,
Yeah.
and he got 15.4.
Wow, he's back. He's
All
Jordan
right,
Addison back.
all right. What did Jefferson get?
22.
I'll
Did
take
he?
it. I'll take
and
it.
Naylor still. and
touchdown.
Naylor got 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Hey, Jefferson had 22,
10
and mind you,
catches,
he had like 19 in the
126
first
yards.
half. So thank goodness he slowed down a little bit. All right, Jose,
That's
come on, Boom
crazy.
Phillies.
Okay, I got Calvin Ridley, Chuba Hubbard, Keon Coleman, and my boy Billy, JCM.
Okay, and my Boom Phillies randoms: Parker Washington, Dontavian Wicks, Isaiah Likely. I don't know why I have Rico Dotto in here. I'm taking him out. I am taking out Rico Dotto. I got Joey Sly, my guy, the kicker. Boom Philly for me last week. And then I got DeAndre Hopkins as well. I am taking out Rico Dotto, so I am going to copy and paste this and take him out. Last but not least, all right, we're gonna answer 2 quick questions, but we got to fly, and then I want y'all to say what y'all looking forward to the most this week, and then we're closing out the show. Zach Ertz or Mark Andrews?
Andrews.
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 It goes against the Isaiah Likely Boom Philly, but I mean, I like what Andrews did last week.
I'm going with Zach Ertz. Last but not least, Emeka Ibuka or Tyreek Hill?
Who's this person asking these? That's the same thing I did. I benched Tyreek Hill for Ibuka.
It's
Like
tough.
a-
I don't like
care.
either one this week. If I had to pick one, I'm picking Ibuka.
Jose,
I told you Ibuka.
Ibuka.
I'm going Hill.
I'm playing Hill over Odunze. I'm going Hill.
Wow.
Oh, go to hell.
It's a little greedy, Moti.
not a Hill guy.
I'm going to go with I don't know who I'm gonna go with, to be honest.
Is it not a tough one? It's a tough
I have
one.
Ibuka.
He's getting
I
a
don't
lot
wanna
of
sound
attention now.
biased.
I think he's gonna get a lot of attention without Mike Evans. Tyreek Hill, he's
Well,
always
absolutely against the two Philly corners, Dijon and
Listen, you know what?
Bay, but
I have Ibuka, and I'm playing against Hill, and I'm gonna tell you, go Tyreek Hill. Monday Night Football, you want to have that extra player left just in case. Go ahead and go with Tyreek Hill. With that said, we're gonna close out the show. What are we looking forward to the most this week? We're gonna let ABZ close out the show. We're gonna let AB start off with this. AB, what are you looking forward to the most this week?
I'm looking forward to seeing how the Lions play after the dominant performance they did on Monday night.
Is that game over, by the way, finally, or no? Okay, sorry, AB.
No, you're good. You're good. I was trying to figure that out. Yeah, it's
So
over.
Pittsburgh won.
It's a
That's
final.
good. Hey, that's good for the Lions, by the way, man. We need the AFC teams to beat the NFC team. We need the AFC teams to beat the NFC teams. Yes.
Yeah, we just need the NFC teams in our division to keep losing. So, but yeah, I'm looking to see what the Lions do. The Cleveland's a really good defense. Again, I want to see where the emotions are. A lot of times after a big win on the road Monday night against a team you ain't beat in 20 years, you know. Let's see if this team is still that gritty, you know, that team that we love. Well, some of us, you know, I don't think the window's closed just yet.
Jose.
Who doesn't love the Lions?
You didn't hear after the week 1 loss. You didn't hear that the window's closed.
That's crazy.
I'm looking forward to the Lions run game beating the crap out of the Browns. That's first thing. That's what I want to see. I want to see Pete Carroll get the Raiders back in motion by beating the Bears. And I also want to see, I want to see the Eagles lose, because I feel like they got a great chance going undefeated if they win this game. So
No, they're playing Detroit, baby. We're going to
Hey.
Philly. Hey, they are not going undefeated. I can guarantee you that.
we'll see.
looking forward to 3 things: Packers versus the Cowboys, big game.
Always.
Chiefs versus the Ravens, also another big game. And I want to see how Jackson Dart does as a starter now.
Look at Abe Z being NFL professional.
Well, I'll just say 1 and
That
2.
boy- Back to
you, Omar.
One and 2 and 1 and 2. I don't know. I mean, sometimes we got to realize that, you know, those teams
Man, that's still a good game.
those teams that have been good for a long time, they're going to start faltering.
Stop it.
Shout out to the Tigers
I
making the postseason.
yeah, shout out to Detroit. Moti, what are you looking forward to the
That's
most?
I think we need to put some respect on the Cleveland defense. I think I brought it up last week or the week before. They're a great defense, guys. I think the top 3.
We're not saying
NFL. So of course we want a Lions win, but this is another big test. I bring that up because another big test. Also, I am 0-3 in family league. I need a victory there.
0-3 in my work league.
Let's go ahead and get this quick answer. Devontae Smith, J-Mo, Turpin, Golden, or Godwin? Start 2.
There's a lot of
Smith,
people.
J-Mo, Turpin, Golden, or Godwin? I'm going to go Smith and J-Mo. Easy answer for me. Quick
Yep.
answer.
I like Golden. I'm gonna go Golden and Smith.
I like
Golden.
I like Golden and J-Mo.
I don't like JMO.
I hope that answers
What
the
is that,
question.
JMO?
I think we just made it worse.
He texted me. So
Run,
he
run,
actually wants
run,
me to
throw.
answer this question.
Right?
JMO has
Run. Cheat.
Listen,
Throw.
Offensive
hopefully
coordinator.
the camera don't catch you.
Hey, shout out to you guys. Thank you. We're live every Sunday, 11:30 to 1 o'clock. This is what we do. We answer your questions. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the likes, share button, whatever you want to do. We do
It's
this
almost
every
game time.
Sunday, 11:30 to kick off. Thank you for watching. Shout out to Abe Z. Give him a round of applause as always, man. We appreciate it.
I apologize for not making it on time with you, man.
Hey,
I had a lot of fun
problem.
with you on answering those questions, though.
Shout out to Abe Z. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you all next week. Go Tigers, by the way. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.